Hi, this is Jason from Horrific Nightmares. Welcome back to the Terror in the Isles Challenge. This is a segment I'm doing with my good buddy, Joe the Horror Man, where we're going to examine films from Terror in the Isles. Not only the theatrical version, but the TV version as well. Today we're going to be talking about The Fly. The Fly is a 1958 film which runs approximately 94 minutes and is directed by Kurt Newman. Now, he passed away on August 21st, 1958, at the age of 50. He was responsible for Rocket Ship XN and She-Devil. Now, this stars David Hedison as Andre Delamore. He passed away on July 18th, 2019, at the age of 92. He was in Live and Let Die, License to Kill, and The Enemy Below. Patricia Owens as Helene Delamore. She passed away on August 31st, 2000, at the age of 75. She was in Island in the Sun, Sayonara, and The Happiest Days of Our Lives. And Vincent Price as Francois Delamore. He passed away on October 25th, 1993, at the age of 82. He was in The Raven, Comedy of Terrors, and The Pit and the Pendulum. Now, this had a budget of $700,000, and the synopsis is kind of like this. Now, this is after the events took place in the film, and they're basically telling the police what happened in flashbacks. So you have David, who is a scientist, and Francois, played by Vincent Price, who is his brother. His brother basically finances his experiments, and they also have a son. David and Helene have a son named Philippe. Now, he is experimenting with teleportation. Actually, just like in the remake. He puts a dish in one teleporter and it breaks down the atoms and reintegrates the atoms in a separate teleporter. Well, he decides to go through himself. After trial and error and pretty much perfecting it, he gets the courage to go through himself, and a fly gets in there with him in the teleporter, and he becomes half man, half fly. That's where I'm going to leave the story. It's actually very similar to the remake. Now, for its time, the costumes were great because he is literally half man, half fly. So he has one fly arm, one regular arm. His bottom torso and the bottom of him is all man, but the top of him, his head and neck and everything, is that of a fly. They don't get into how he eats, although he does kind of cover his face and slurp a lot. And I see where Cronenberg got his inspiration in order to make this film. Now I'm going to get to my relatable recommendation. This movie is fantastic. It's actually in color, even though all the pictures on here are black and white. This also has a documentary on Vincent Price that's, I believe, 45 minutes. Pretty interesting. So I'm going to get to my relatable recommendation, and I couldn't pick anything other than David Cronenberg's The Fly. Now this, a lot of people I don't think know that this was actually produced by Brooks Films. That means Mel Brooks had a hand in this. And this is one of my favorite Cronenberg films. Actually, it's probably in my top 20 favorite movies of all time. It's nasty, it's gross, but it's so cool, and the acting is brilliant. Now, unfortunately, or fortunately, depending on how you look at it, I do like the remake better than the original. So definitely check out The Fly, the remake, with Jeff Goldblum, Gina Davis, directed by David Cronenberg. And don't forget to check out the original Fly, because it's a great film and it's a lot of fun, but it's a product of its time. After seeing this, because I did see this first, I think I caught the original on the Saturday Monster movie marathon or something when I was younger. But after seeing the remake, the other one kind of looks, it pales in comparison. But check out The Fly, the original and the remake. And don't forget to check out Joe's review and see what he picked as a relatable recommendation. And if you like what you see in here, hit that like button and subscribe. And until next time, peace.